season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Powell. The Gators will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So SMU's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their... Turning it on! He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. So Florida's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Quarterback gets enough.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
To the ground with the back. Spins away from the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the
offense goes as he goes. So really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it in, it's Smothers. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They'll try the run. Past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Smothers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Fires one high and deep. Fires it into a crowd, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. From the red zone, it's Daniels. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for room, it's Daniels. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Got it behind the line. It's Jacobs. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gators are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The give to the tailback. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out fast. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Safe completion on the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get him down at the 35. And the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
The Mustangs line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gators will call on their punt team. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Going with the counter play here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Gonna run it, it's Daniels. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Jacobs. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Bringing the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Summers. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll go back to the ground. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Working that left side now. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. The Gators send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got a man, it's Summers. It's a running room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for room. It's Robinson. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Going to the running game. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Dropping back, it's Duff. Flips it out on the screen. Turning on the Jets. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Intercepted deep in his own end. Looking for more room. All down at the 18-yard line. A solid return after that interception.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Mustangs. The defense putting points on the board.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Auburn is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Grant behind the line. It's Wilson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. There he goes! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Looking to throw on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. Running to Green. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Field goal is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for space. It's Smothers. Fights off the defender. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Leaves it with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Duff. Makes the grab. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped.
And first down for the offense.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Gators need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Duff. Sets up the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Daniels. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. The give to the back. Running into the open space. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jacobs. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Looking for a man. It's Duff. Good timing on the quick out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Summers. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Steps away to find some room. Oh, he's got some space. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Mustangs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to go up top on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You've got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. The quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Quickly complete. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. A 6-point game getting very deep in the fourth quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Looking downfield on first down. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.